Hey everybody, this is Kai. So first of all, I just want to say one thing. I want to say thanks for stopping by and checking out the video, listen to what I have to say. I appreciate you guys more than you know, and that's the first thing I want to say, because I don't think that I've ever once showed my gratitude for you guys tuning in and the support that I get, even the negative support that I get, not negative support, but negativity that I receive. I use that, and I use that as a tool, so I appreciate that as well. And so just a couple things. Haven't been on in a minute, so I thought I would come by, say a couple things that I wanted to address. So okay, one thing that I do want to be clear about is the fact that you guys that do tune in and watch the show, you don't really get an opportunity to know me, the person. You don't really get a lot of background. All you know is what you see on the show, and then it kind of cuts out. So as we know, just common sense tells you that the cast gets an opportunity to not only tell you what they have to say, show their little scene, and then they get to break down exactly what happened or how or why. So they have that opportunity to go a little more in depth. I've only appeared on the show a couple times, other than via the video chat, FaceTime or Skype or whatever we use. So you don't really get to hear the backlog of my part pertaining to the show. So coming on just to give a couple little details, a little background, so that some of the things make more sense to you. I'm not, and I won't ever give the show away. I won't go ahead of the show and say things that haven't been shown yet, or I'm not going to do that, ruin the moment like that. I respect the people, the directors, as well as the producers. I respect them more than that, to just come on here and just get to ruin the show. And not only that, you guys as an audience, whoever you may be, I want you to be able to watch and enjoy and be in suspense or whatever. But a couple things. One thing I wanted to address is the fact that I guess let me see it the way I can say it. I'm not always glammed up. So when you guys see me on the video chat and you see them calling me, chiming in, first of all, I work full time. I work full time. Not only do I work, my husband works. So we are full-time employees. So I work full-time. I am a full-time student, and I also Monday through Thursday help to take care of my 99-year-old grandmother with dementia. So I'm not always glammed up when they have me on these video chats, or they call me. I need you to chime in tomorrow. I need you to chime in within the next few hours, whatever it is, So a lot of times you saw me in the midst of just getting off of work, or on my lunch break, where I don't have a whole lot of time to really talk at that moment. So I try to be accommodating, and I get on there and I'll do what I can. But at the end of the day, I do have this going on, which is a lot that I'm juggling. And I'm also a wife and I'm a mother, so I'm not always glammed up, but when it's time to get it together, I can pull it together. So I was shocked, and people that know me know that. So I was shocked that people were shocked that I came on to the show and I looked different. That's what I'm supposed to do. So that's one thing. I thought that was really cute. But yeah, so I'm not always glammed up. I don't have a glam crew at home where, I could just be like, come hook me up real quick. And, I get on the video or the Skype and I'm all glammed up. So, I do have, a little life going on here. So that's one thing I wanted to talk about. The other thing that I wanted to discuss with you guys, to give you a little background, is yes, I am married. I have been married for 4 years. I am not really sure why it didn't come out until later in the show. I have no control over that. However, I am. So there's that. So a little taste. I mean, most of you know now, but some people were still questioning that. So yes, I am married. I've been married, happily married, and been married. Maurice does know my husband. They get along very well. They've known each other before I even knew my husband. So you know, so there's that. And he hasn't been included in very much because my husband invests a lot of his time into underprivileged children where we are, where we live. So he is very dedicated to he does sports athletics, and he's very dedicated to that because he just loves doing it. He loves the kids. He has a real passion for the kids here. So most of the time when I'm flying out on the weekend to do different things, he has to be here with the kids, so they have a game or whatever. He also coaches, so you know, he is not always as accessible as I am on the weekend because he is dedicated to what he does here. That was the other thing. And I don't know, I guess that's about it for now. I just want to talk. Oh, I never did tell you guys about the book. So the book that I am currently, I'm still reading it because there's been so much going on. I haven't even had a chance to pick it back up, but the book is excellent. I highly recommend it if you or anybody you know is dealing with or going through anything as far as a blended family is concerned, or trying to blend a family, or a dad that passionately wants to be involved in his child's life and he's having a hard time with it, which is not Maurice, because I'm not giving Maurice a hard time. That's TV, y'all. Don't believe that. But anyway, somebody that may be having a difficult time with getting their child that does have a mom that doesn't want to cooperate and, you know, let the dad be in the child's life. The book is called Blended, and it's by Mashonda Tifray. I hope I'm pronouncing her name correctly because she is a beautiful woman. Just reading the pages, I've not met her in person, but just reading the pages, I just can feel her spirit. Like, she has a beautiful spirit. The wording that she used in this book is just like on point. She seemed to be very careful about the wording that she used in this book, and she's really on point with it. But it's called Blend, Mashonda Tifray. And just to give you a little background about her, if you've not heard of her, she is the ex-wife of Swiss Beat, and she's talking about the child that they have together and how she started off not really being able to grasp the concept of a blended family, but with time and prayer and discussing things, she was able to eventually get past that and do what was best for her gorgeous son, her son that meant the absolute world to her. So it just hit home so much because that's the same way that I feel about my son, and I just would do anything to make it right for him, you know. And I've honestly tried, and I'm going to continue to try, but I won't let people say things that aren't true and, you know, make it seem like I'm attacking them and they are being victimized, because that is absolutely not the case. So with that being said, the book is Blend. It's an excellent read. You should try to get your hands on it, even if you're just interested, you know, just for a good read, because it is really a good book. But just wanted to come on, say a couple things. It is so cold, guys. It is freezing here in Michigan. Like, overnight we just got fall, and it's freezing. So I'm about to go probably 9 times out of 10 turn this heat on, get my grandmother situated, make sure she's nice and cozy, get my homework done. It's my last week for this semester, so knock this class out real quick so I can start my next one on Monday. And it doesn't stop. Keep going. So just remember, anytime you feeling down, you feeling like you need to be uplifted, just quickly readjust your crown, queen, and keep it to pushing. Love you, and I mean it. Bye.